Justice or the mayor around?
Hello.
Okay.
How can I help you?
That would be fantastic. I would really appreciate that. Oh yeah, it's Calliope Manos. They probably know me as Callie. They all know who I am.
Oh,
Well, hey.
wow. Everyone
Hi.
disappeared. Hey.
Oh yeah, they went to go check and see if the mayor and chief justice were around.
Nope, I've been here since 6. Haven't seen either.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Um, well, uh, I got approved for Cool Beans.
I didn't get the Sunday post.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was a super bummer. They even said that you can get the cute little ice cream truck. After I heard that, I really wanted it.
Oh, honey, that sucks. I am so sorry.
They did offer me another job though. Like, it was created
Oh, well,
specifically for Kelly. They said I inspired it.
that's exciting. And I'm sure then if it's a job created for you, like that's gonna be much better than an ice cream shop.
I'm hoping. I wrote back to say I'd be open to hearing more about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
The mayor is not here. But
Okay.
that's
Looks like
second best right here.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
well,
That's
absolutely.
a sore spot.
What's a sore spot? What? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, like, I said that last night. It feels like second best is always a stronger candidate. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I think they saw that you had much more potential and want to offer you something bigger and better.
I'm hoping.
That's how I would look at it.
Because I do love
Like-
clothes, and I think me and the governor's wife really bonded over that. So I think that's why she thought of
Amazing.
it.
Yeah, I mean, like, the clothes 100% win over an ice cream shop. Sorry, but for sure.
I see if I got to see the new catalogs, like, literally before they arrived in stores. Yeah,
That would
I'd
be
take that any
so
day.
cool. Yeah, 100%. Oh my god. Yeah, I would too. Well, I'm just gonna straight up say it. I was here to hit both the mayor and chief justice up for donations, basically. So, if you want to let me know when they're around, so I can speak to them, I would appreciate that.
That's no problem. For the Chief Justice, I'm not sure, but I know at least in the mayor's office, the state collects taxes, but we don't have access to that vault.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's fine. You have my PO, right? Yeah, you do,
Yeah.
because you sent me a letter the other day. Yeah, perfect. Just let me know when they're around, and I already did speak to Mayor about organizing like a contract to deliver coffees and things like that. So I'm just kind of want talking about him up like, hey, do you want to donate towards the business actually opening so then we can do this as well? So just let me know he's around and I'll have a chat with him.
Yeah, he definitely talked about like business loans and stuff like that. So you'd be
Yeah,
the first
amazing.
person that would get to talk to him.
Perfect. Yeah, great. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Kelly.
Anytime.
Okay, well, I'll let you guys get back to work. But we'll talk soon for sure.
All right.
Okay, take care, everyone.
Thank you so much. Y'all take care.
You too. You guys be safe.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Kelly looking fab today.
Yeah, I figure a little sparkle might cheer up my mood, as you guys
It's
probably
the shoes
heard.
for me.
Oh, I love these shoes.
They are pretty dope. I like
So
that.
many great colors.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as you guys probably caught, I didn't get the Sunday post.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I got like 2 letters from the SBA. One that was like kind of a heads up and offering me a fashion opportunity before I got the official rejection letter.
Oh, well, wasn't that something else you were interested in?
They did say, if you were not chosen for this business, is there something else you would like to do in the state? And I said, maybe something in fashion.
Hmm.
And a lot of my answers had like fashion tied in, like flavor to fashion. So on sale days, like we would change the uniform. I would definitely give them a uniform budget so that way it could help emphasize the sale. So if like strawberry was on sale, the workers would be wearing pink. If it was chocolate, brown. Like we would keep changing it up and keeping it fresh.
Love that. Are you feeling better today?
Yeah. I was hanging out with Bryce, Alfredo, Amber, and Dominic, and we went up north and we drank a little bit. But then I
Nice.
started remembering again, so I think I really killed the vibe, and we came back down, and then that's when I got the rejection letter.
Oh gosh. Was
Yeah.
that today?
No, that was last night.
Oh, okay.
So I was really just gonna jog on the beach, but Alfredo kept me company.
That's good.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about writing the governor's wife back because I'm like, that's so saddening. And that's like the second best thing. I feel like I'm only ever going to be like an assistant. Like I was an assistant at Gash. I think I feel like I'm an assistant here. That's why I'm good at it because I did it at Gash. But this is going to be the first one that I was like the owner, the manager.
Well, it's still early. You still got opportunity.
Yeah, and that's why she sent me 2 letters. She
Yeah.
liked my personality and my skill set, and she literally said I inspired the idea for a fashion coordinator for the state.
Oh, that's a big deal. You inspired them.
Yeah, and then she told me like how she used to be an owner of Burger Shot. Her and her husband used to manage it back in the day, and she honestly feels like it would be very limiting to who I am, and I'm
Mhm.
destined for bigger and better things, so that made me feel better.
Okay. Well, good.
I still thought it would be really cute to drive an ice cream truck.
I
That's
was really
okay.
hoping we could make a jingle.
There can still be a jingle for like a store ad if I get a store.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I said
Yeah.
I'd be interested in fashion, that's when the governor brought up, well, there is a luxury clothing store in the mall that's unowned and it has a catwalk. So I was just like, wait a minute, are we talking about the potential of Kelly working in the mall? Like, hello, that's already me. I know that. And then I could organize fashion shows.
Hell yeah. I mean, you've already dressed me once.
Yeah, that's what I told them. Like, I would tell people about Casual Fridays, and then they would want to come to City Hall, so then we can go shopping together. And I told them about Casual Friday, and how we can have a beach day, pajama day. The governor's wife says she loves pajama day. It should be like a national holiday.
Love it. Brooks, did you tell her what you purchased yesterday?
You got a business?
No. I
He
got
made
me
a
a
few
steed.
purchases.
Oh yeah, I'm severely broke right now. I had 6K in my 7K in my bank account, and I'm down to 2K right now.
Oh, man.
So I bought a horse and I bought a motorcycle.
He likes to ride.
My grandpa bought me a car.
Oh, nice. What'd you get?
A ladybug.
Oh, cute. Like a weevil?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Is it pink?
No, it's powder blue.
Ooh.
Because I told him when I had to go to my interview, I came back here, but nobody was here. So I was just like, oh crap, how am I supposed to get to this office? It's like way out of town. So I tried hitchhiking, and one guy, he just rammed a wall a lot. So I was just like, maybe I'll wait for the next guy. And then when I got in the car, apparently he had already reported his car stolen. So the police were following us down the highway. And then they called motorcycles in to pull the car over. And I had to explain, no, this kind gentleman just offered to give me a ride. I'm not holding him hostage or anything like that. Because I was in my cat suit. But I didn't have the mask on. But I did have the state issued gun in my pocket. I was like, no, I'm not using it. He's volunteering. He's doing this of his own free will.
Man, that's a predicament. It looks. I can see how the optics.
Yeah, so then I got a police escort to take me to the SBA building. And then the governor's wife came downstairs like, whoa, I hear a lot of footsteps and there's only one other interview for tonight. So then I had to explain, yeah, I was get arrested because apparently his car was stolen, but he found it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so Grandpa didn't want that happening again, so he got me a car.
Cool. I got me one yesterday too.
Oh, what'd you
I got-
get?
A Swindler.
What's that?
It's a 4-door sedan. I thought I needed a car for when I'm clocked on for work, you know. It's I call it the silver bullet.
She wanted a backseat to do things.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
No, I did not. That's not why.
The ladybug doesn't have a backseat, but I can
No.
understand. A lot of people in this office like to carpool.
I just didn't think I should be clocked on and driving the Weevil if I had to drive, you know? The evil
Why
Weevil.
not?
The evil Weevil? Have you seen the evil Weevil?
I don't think so.
Oh. It's a treat. You would remember if you saw it.
Yeah, because the ladybug doesn't feel like a fast car at all. It's totally for cruising.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's a little flashy. Let's just put it that way. You've seen it, right, Brooks?
I think once or twice.
Yeah.
Because I remember saying, "What the hell is that thing?" And then when I found out it was yours, I was like, "Oh, I'll shut up."
You were gonna say negative things about it.
Mhm.
It's ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'll admit it.
Just like there's this, after we crashed the date last night, there was this little blue car all year when it went by. And we were like, "What the hell is that thing?"
It was Kelly.
No, I don't know who it was. And Jim was like, "Is that a blueberry?" I was like, "Oh God."
Yeah, I wasn't driving my car, and mine's powder blue. This sounds like a dark blue car. Like, you guys crashed a date.
So I was the only one around. I went to PD to see if any was there, and Gemma was awake. So I started talking to Gemma, and she's like, "Let's go on an adventure." I'm like, "Okay." So we went around to all the different PDs, and I was like, "Okay, well that's good because if I need to go to a different PD, I know where they are." And we passed a winery, and I was like, "What's that place? I've never been there." So she just cranks it and about kills everybody in the parking lot. Luckily, nobody was standing there. And we pull up. He pulls around in the back, and it just so happens there's one of the nurses. At least it looks like her. I don't think I caught her name, but I mean a spitting image of her. With another guy sitting there, and I'm like, Jim, I'm pretty sure that they're having a moment. And she's like, "What's that?" I was like, I'm not explaining this one. Then I had to sit there, and her and Gemma and the guy was like doing this good cop, bad cop kind of thing. I don't know. I felt really awkward at that moment. So finally, about 5 minutes later, we drove off, and I was like, "Yeah, let's not do that again." I said that was very awkward. But apparently, Gemma has found like 3 people that have gone on dates there.
Why don't you share your newfound dating knowledge with her?
With Gemma,
Yeah. Like she
um,
didn't understand what a moment was.
I am not having the birds and the bees talk with her. We also responded to a call, and a guy was like, "Yeah, I just got kidnapped by a gnome." And I was like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Okay, here we go." And Gemma goes tearing off and going chase down this gnome. And I said, "Gemma, you really think a gnome is going to hold somebody up?" And so I'm pretty sure she believes that gnomes are real.
They could be.
It sounds like you had a fun night.
Yeah. Then I took my dirt bike out and went to Sandy's and about crashed like 5 times because I found out that I can do wheelies and not die.
Oh wait, you didn't get a lowrider? You have a dirt bike?
Yeah.
I love dirt bikes.
I have the Hellion. I have the dirt bike. I was going to get the Manches, but then I didn't have enough money, so I settled with the dirt bike. But now I just need to wait for somebody who can do Benny so I can finish everything and I'll be completely done and stop spending money.
Yeah, how come they don't hang a flyer when they're open? The Hayes place does it.
Well, the thing is that some of the people that do bennies also work at Hayes.
Yeah,
but
so
they don't
hang the
like to go
flyer. Oh, they don't
to
like
bennies.
bennies?
I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of and confusing.
Well, I met Cowboy last night.
Okay.
Kelly knows what I'm talking about. That was
Yeah.
real awkward.
Hey, Bryce.
Very, very awkward because
Alfredo
he's
and I
like, "Oh,
bumped
I
into him
tried to
too.
get a job and blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Oh, I just will happen to investigate that for you. Don't worry. If I hear anything, little I know everything." But that was conversation. Okay, you know I can have conversation with everybody, but I just felt like I was talking to a wall. He had no personality, no spunk, no spark behind his answers. He's like, "Yeah, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Then he tried to poach me, wanted me to join his security, and I'm like, "No." I was like,
Did
"I
you at
don't
least
think you
ask
can."
how much it pays?
No, you can't pay as much as I'm getting paid right now.
Oh no, I would have asked out of curiosity. It still would have been a no, but just out of curiosity.
I'm getting paid $1 million an hour.
Or not.
I am too.
That's a lie.
If you were, you wouldn't be broke.
And homeless.
I'm not homeless.
He got a home.
I got a motel. My
Oh, good
motel's
job.
right next to Mr. Harrison. Which is, I've now that I'm thinking about it, I really regret it because he does make some weird noises. He might sleepwalk because I do hear him singing some opera or something. Maybe he's singing in the shower. I don't know, but I've knocked on his doors a couple times to tell him, I'm trying to sleep here.
How are you, Bryce?
Alright, I guess. I'm off today. I'm taking the day off.
Wow, that's good.
Casual day. I need to leave a survey on the boxes to know what you guys want to do for tomorrow. Is it going to be sports day, beach day, or pajama day?
Yeah. Anything's fine, I guess. Anything but sports.
Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of us just wear our boxers to bed, so
Buy pajamas. Yeah, I'm not gonna wear what
that
I
is
wear to bed.
pajamas.
I'm actually gonna buy like pajamas, a pajama set.
Pretty sure if I wore what I wear to bed, I'd get put in jail.
Or I can wear my my Christmas pajamas. My family got matching ones.
Cute.
Now I need your opinion. Does this outfit work or no?
You're wearing 2 different shades of denim.
I know I can't find them.
It's a
You
hard
cannot
one.
match the colors. I tried.
You can go khaki.
Ew. Khaki with a denim jacket?
It's like if you know they're not gonna match, don't try so hard to make them match.
as a man of you, yes, you look fine.
I'm just gonna go put my suit back on.
No, you tried casual. Keep
This sucks.
trying.
This outfit sucks.
I like the jacket on you though.
Yes, it's a very
I
nice
do
jacket.
too. I can't find any pants to match the jacket. And there are no other decent looking shirts. They all suck.
Well, then go semi-casual. You might have to wear slacks with it.
Slacks with denim?
If you find the right ones. It honestly looks better the other way around if you have denim jeans with a blazer.
We'll give that a try.
We might have a suggestion for a location for your governor's ball. Unless you've already have one.
Still open to suggestions.
Can we have it on a yacht?
A
For a
yacht.
ball?
How
That's
are we
more of a
gonna-
gala.
How's the government gonna afford that?
I mean, we can rent a tugboat and just call it a yacht. It's big enough.
I'd rather go to Bigger Shot.
That's rude.
What about tugboats as ball? Like
A big ship.
No. No. Extravagant dresses, posh
That is the
suits.
closest thing I'm getting to a yacht. Okay. Is a tugboat.
The yacht would have been a better option. But yeah, what's your idea, Casey?
It's actually just right there.
The clothing store?
No, but it's on
The
the
subways.
Oh, across the street.
way. It's across the street.
A little like area that's outside slash inside.
It's really pretty inside. And when it's dark, the lights are pretty.
Oh yeah, I've seen that little plaza. It illuminates like
Mhm.
all green.
Mm-hmm. It's got like a... I don't know. It's just pretty cool inside.
Yeah, but it's so close to City Hall. 2 places that we looked at, Alfredo took me to like this canyon drive, and it has this house that's built on the cliffside with a big pool.
Oh, wow.
Nice, gated,
nice.
one way in, unless people are gonna scalpel up mountains or whatnot, and that's weird. And I told the governor about it after my interview, and she was thrilled. And she suggested maybe bringing the mayor for a tour of the SBA building, because they have a great garden.
Oh, wow.
A garden party.
That's nice. Both are good choices.
Yeah, Alfredo's has like this amazing view of the water. But then the governor's wife said, like, if the party is there at their building, they don't mind expending the labor to like bust out the decorations.
Ooh.
I mean, that will cut down on cost.
It would.
And then we don't have to worry about random people showing up. Because it is a government facility.
And its gate, it's like really in the middle of nowhere. And it's got a security gate.
Yeah, that does sound.
The only thing is he won't have to pick them up from the airport with the... I still hope he gets a ride in the limo, because we found where you rent the limos.
You
Oh,
can
there's
rent a
limo
limo?
Yeah, there's a Pegasus concierge service at the airport.
button?
Oh.
Oh, I know what we're doing for our first court case.
Limos.
Everybody's showing up in limos.
The judges show up in a limo. The prosecution shows up in their own limo. The defense shows up in their own limo. Even the police show up in their own limos.
Why is everyone showing up to court in a limo?
I don't know.
Because it's the very first one. It's
Special
a
occasion.
special occasion.
Oh, can I speak to you before I forget, Kelly, about some things?
Sure. You wanna go to my office?
I'm going
sure,
back to the
Abner.
clothing store.
I've never been to your office.
Yep, it's in the judicial office.
Oh, nice.
Yep, posters,
I just wanted to-
paperworks, makeup, shoes, all that.
All the necessities.
You know it.
I just wanted to fill you in. I don't know if you know about what happened yesterday. A couple of things. One, there was someone was murdered. Carmine.
I did hear about that briefly.
Okay. It happened outside of Hayes.
I knew I didn't like that place.
It was point blank an assassination. So I just thought that that's something the mayor should know. I don't know any specifics. I haven't talked to the police or anything. I just spoke to a witness who stopped by here. There's a new DA. Do you know him?
Mm-mm.
Vinny Montanaro, something like that.
Oh wait,
Mon-
Amber mentioned it. I
Yeah,
don't know the name,
Montanaro.
but she said that is why Hugh quit.
I figured that's why he quit. He made a comment whenever he was told about it, and he was just like, I wanted to be the only one, or something like that. I don't remember.
That's how he was acting after his accident. He was brought back here, and Athena and everybody else went to bed. He was like really rude after running around in the fountain, playing in the bushes, running through traffic, running away from dogs, calling them lions. Like, we were chasing him around here. Alfie kept picking me up, trying to grab a hold of him just so we can sit him down so he won't hurt himself anymore. And then he was
Yeah.
saying all this stuff like how he got hurt because the bailiff wasn't doing his job. Like, people should have protected him. He's the priority. He's the most important person in City Hall. So it's like,
Ooh.
4 people got hurt here. You do know that, right? Me, the bailiff, Victor. I'm more important than all of those people. Like, really?
That's not good.
Yeah. So then he went up to his office, and I'm like, I'm still trying to understand you because I know what it's like to get hit on the head and then you forget a lot of stuff. And I'm really trying to work with you here. Everyone is trying to work with you. But Brooks, he cannot pick you up. He still has stitches in his chest. Alfie was trying, but he kept, picking up me. And then I'm chasing you in the street. I literally just got out of my cast. What if I got hurt again? He said, that's a you problem. I'm like, are you serious?
Wow.
Yeah, so
I guess he has another side to him.
a really ugly side. This is like 1984 Hugh. I'm like, I don't know this Hugh, but
Wow.
yeah, 'cause I was still trying to tell him, like, we care about you and we're really trying to just help you here. Athena wasn't trying to poison you, she was trying to give you some tea so you go lie down. Part of recovery, like the doctors have been telling me, is rest. The brain recovers the most when you're asleep. So you should lie down as opposed to risk further injuring yourself when you're already so fragile. And he said caring's a me problem as well. So I said, okay, if you want to be alone, we'll leave you alone. So I left, I went downstairs, I told Brooks and Alfie, and we left him alone, even though he was shouting from the balcony how nobody cares about him, how no one's helping him even though he's hurt, no one's looking after the most important person in City Hall, and he was crying, he was falling over the balcony, and then he literally threw himself over the balcony.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
I did hear about him throwing himself off the balcony.
Yeah, so, Brooks is hurt. I just got out of a cast, so I have limited mobility in my right arm. So who's supposed to pick you up now that you decided to throw yourself over the balcony after you asked to be left alone? So then he's crying on the floor. Nobody cares about me. Hugh will remember this. Nobody cares about me. And apparently I care too much. So I'm
Wow.
I'm solving my own problem and I'm staying out of it, because then if something happens to you, well, who moved the body? You did? Okay, well, you caused further injury. So, let's call EMS, because they're the ones that are paid to take care of this. This is their job. So we called EMS for him. And EMS wasn't showing up, so we called 911 as well, so maybe a deputy could help, because he also had his gun on him still that he refused to
Oh,
hand over.
shit.
Yeah, if he's running into traffic, throwing himself off balconies, he's clearly not in his right state of mind. He shouldn't have it.
He probably shouldn't even been hired at the police department if he has a head injury.
Yeah, and then he wrote a letter to clear himself, saying that an EMT will confirm it later. But just like I told my uncle and Justice Harris, they said, that's great, but we need a letter from a doctor. No offense to Ray, but he's like trauma. He's there to respond to an incident. Like if someone gets hurt in the street, you pack the wound, you transport them to the hospital, and then you bring them to the nurses and the doctors for further treatment. They wanted a letter from his doctor saying that he was cleared. He cannot clear himself. So he could say,
Right.
I told you, see, but you're not a doctor. You can't write a letter saying I'm cleared. Like, you're a lawyer. You know better than that. Evidence. Your doctor had to do it for you.
Right. Oh, God.
Yeah, and
So,
then when
yeah,
Gemma
that
got here,
happened.
she tried to take the gun, and all of a sudden, even though he just threw himself off the balcony, he was crying, I can't get up, I can't get up. He magically made it to his feet, hobbled over to the staircase, and passed out under the stairwell.
Maybe it's better he doesn't work here.
I was just like, that, I don't... And then he came in the next day, and he was literally just hobbling around, not talking to anybody, because I saw him shuffling in and out from my peripheral, but he wasn't talking. And I'm like, that's fine, because I don't want to talk to you either. And even though he was really rude, I still left him a blanket and a pillow under the stairwell, even though he said nobody cares about him.
Wow.
And then I saw that on his door it said authorized personnel only, justice is welcome, because he said he couldn't find the blankets and the pillows that everyone left for him, but he didn't even bother searching. They were there. So I just put them in the chairs. And I left another pack of chamomile tea because he didn't drink the ones that Athena gave him.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
That was just an ugly side of him. And everyone said that, like, even though I'm having trouble remembering stuff, nothing about my personality's changed. I'm still Kelly. I woke up in 1984 too. So I don't know why he gets hit on the head and he's 5, but he graduated from law school and he wants everyone to chase him and baby him and pamper him. And then he's rude to people that, like, I was apprehensive meeting people, but if my uncle said these were good guys and I should trust them, I gave everyone a fair shot. Unless I got, like, bad vibes from you.
Right.
Yeah, and if people are running into traffic just trying to make sure you get hurt, I don't think that makes them a bad person. And he thinks people are trying to kill him. There's so many. You have a gun. We all have guns. Hammers. knives. There's so many other ways someone could have killed you than putting poison in your tea if they really wanted you
Right,
dead.
right.
So, Hugh, come on.
Oh, Hugh. Well, he's not a problem here anymore.
I feel bad because now Dan's gonna come back and he's gonna think that, you know, we totally bashed his brother, and it's like, that is not the case. Like, we really tried.
Mm.
We really did.
Well, when the storm's over, I have some other news too.
Okay.
I was just trying to fill you in because, so that the mayor knows not caught off guard at anything.
Okay. I appreciate that. And I'm sorry, like, I went on such a tangent, but I don't want him to spin the story like we hurt him or we drove him out of here. That's not how that happened that night.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. And many people have confirmed pretty much what you just said. I mean, you gave more details, but yeah.